Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we are basking in some glorious sunshine, but do not be fooled by it. Do not be fooled by it. We had one of the worst nights rain last night that I have ever seen. It just never stopped the whole night. We thought the floods were bad a week ago when I mentioned it and showed some clips of it then. It's 10 times worse now. It is just, I never seen anything like it. Never seen the weather as bad this time of the year. You know, it's worse than last year now. There's more rain has fell now than there was last year. I think 60 mil of rain fell yesterday in one day. So it's just ridiculous. I have a bit of footage. I'll put it here somewhere and you can just look at it. Laneway I was down earlier on, the whole laneway is flooded. I was happy that I was in the Jeep, because if I had to be in a car or in something lower down, you'd be afraid of the engine sucking in water. I've never seen anything like it. And like, it's deep in some areas of it, so it is what it is. Well, what are we doing other than getting away from the rain and the weather, the depressing stuff? More depressing stuff here. Teleporter stripped out. I mentioned in the last video we had developed an oil leak on it. That's the ram here that hooks the tilt function on the front of it. Had to take it out last night. Myself, Dad and brother-in-law Alex. I finished feeding the cattle yesterday evening and we got stuck into it and pulled it out. So we investigated. We weren't 100% sure which ram was leaking, so we had to do a wee bit of investigating. We were hopeful, maybe half open, that maybe we might be wrong. It's not the big ram, and it might have been the smaller ram. It wasn't the smaller ram, it was the bigger ram. So we've got the front ram comes out easy enough. It's just here in the front end of it. The back ram then runs down the entire inside of the boom. It's big, heavy, awkward ram. It's awkward to get out more than anything. You have to kind of twist it sideways, and there's a bit of tricking around with it to get it to slide out. But got it out anyway and discovered where the leak was. I'll actually show you there's a similar kind of pipe on this ram here. You can see on the side of this ram, there's a pipe comes right up along here. Well, a pinhole come here on this part of the ram. So yeah, the pinhole come here in this part of the ram. It is in the same place as it leaked before, about 6 or 7 months ago, and the welding job obviously was not up to scratch. It started leaking again. So yeah, we've sent it away now. Left it away last night to get it welded again with somebody else that will most likely do a much better job on it than the previous man. And yeah, we'll get it back in and get it fixed. So it's not a big, massive problem, but it had to be sorted. You can't have oil running out of it. So it might, we'll see. We may even have it back home this evening. If the welding is to be done on it, it's to be fixed this morning. If it is, we'll pick it up in the afternoon and get it fitted. So we may not have to even get a loan of a telehandler. If it's that quick of a fix, we might be able to feed the cattle ourselves this evening. So we'll see. We'll see how. So we've moved on now, we're in the 3650 as you can probably tell. We've put on the Heron silage trailer because there's a little bit of dung in it that I just want to clear out of it. It's just a bit of farmyard manure that's been put into it over the last couple of weeks. A couple of bits of bad silage in it, some of the shed that was cleaned out. So yeah, a few bits and pieces from here and there. It's just a matter of, I want to get it cleared out because the trailer itself needs to have a bit of a wash. It hasn't, it was never washed out after. It was moving chicken dung back about a month ago and it was never cleaned out after that. We had intended to use it to move more chicken dung, but with the way the weather has went and gone, I don't think we're going to be doing any more chicken dung. We're not going to be, I don't think we're going to get any more drilling done unless the weather turns really dry for about 10 days to a fortnight. It's just not going to happen. So I think it's time to get this cleared out. We'll just give the trailer a hose down on the outside and the inside, and yeah, just try and get it that it's that's clean, you know. If we need it for drawing any meal or anything, we could use it for that. Just driving along here, you see some of the flooding that's going on at the minute. There's just the rivers everywhere have just burst their banks everywhere. I actually don't think I've ever seen it this bad. There's the river there, and it's just flooded out on both sides. This is the field we've got the silage in. It's now covering, I'd say, about 8 acres of it rather than about 6 last week. And this field out here that we would cut hay off is nearly, I don't know, the half of it's gone. The whole bottom of it is just covered. So yeah, it's in a bad state at the minute. We've had no rain since this morning. It stopped raining about half 8 o'clock this morning, half 8, and it's been sunshine, but it's short-lived. There's another weather front coming in with thunder and showers and lots of rain, so I don't know, there's no end to it yet, or no end of it in sight. So anyway, we get to our place for tipping, and we get this tipped out, and I'll see if I can get a wee bit of footage there as we're tipping it out. Flooded sign here, so we'll cruise up and see what it's like. Hopefully it's not too bad. Holy shit, excuse my French. I've never seen this road flooding here, never. My God. Cruise on through here quite slowly. I have never seen this road flooding here like this. This is absolutely crazy. Up halfway on the wheels of the tractor out. The only thing that I'm afraid of is that if the road has started to wash away here, you can't see it. We're through the deepest part of it, I think. Oh my God, I never seen anything like that. Never. I hope there was a cow behind me. I hope it didn't try to follow me through it. My God almighty. That's as bad as it gets. We're through it okay. don't think I'll be going back that way. Alright, so we got that tipped, which I'm happy to have it tipped. I can't believe even there's water even lying in the dung shed. Like, geez, there's just no end to it whatsoever. See if we can just get this on just to hold it closed going over the road. The one will do, we'll be taking it off when we get over there. I seen a post there just when I was waiting for the trailer to go down. I got a beep on my phone and opened it. And it's a weather thing that I follow, and they were saying, a local weather page, they were saying that the record rainfall before last night was 76 mil to fall in a 24-hour period, and that was 3 days ago. That's in 30 years of records that's been kept. Last night was 108 millimeters of rain, so the record has been broke twice in 2 days. And that explains why there is so much water lying everywhere. This is the last field that we drilled a couple of weeks ago. See, we've a wee bit of water lying here in it, which usually always lies there anyway. So I'm just wanting to check and see. There's another area down here that it lies in sometimes as well. Excuse me, but doesn't seem to be lying in it at the moment. But it has come up fairly nicely, this. This is only sown, is it in 2 weeks yet? Maybe just coming towards 2 weeks. And the last time I was over here was just over a week ago, or around a week ago, and there was no sign of it up at that stage. So yeah, pleasantly surprised with how nicely it's coming up. But all this wet is not going to help any of the crops. If we had a bad year, we as in tillage farmers had a bad year this year as it was, with weather and how it all went. It's shaping up for it again. So yeah, not a good time to be a tillage farmer the way things is going. Yeah, it's coming up nicely. It looks well at the minute, but we'll have to see. I can't see, there is other hollows further on the field, and I'm not walking away out there because this here will just be absolutely soaking. If you're walking out, you'd sink down 6 inches in it, and I have boots on me. I don't have wellies, so if I had the drone, I'd put the drone up over it just to have a little bit of a crop watch on it, but I haven't got it here. But anyway, right, we'll go home a different direction and we'll see what it's like. If there's any floods that way, I'll pop the camera on and we'll have a look at them and see what it's like. Alright, back in the yard. No flood issues on that route home, which isn't good. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give this trailer a wee bit of a hose down. And before I do that, I'm going to put on some detergent. So I purchased one of these here. It's an IK Foam Pro 12. Don't know much about them. Yeah, don't know much about them, basically. So we'll open it up. They're supposed to be good. We had a little yellow hand pump one, it's just in there, and it stopped working in there about a month ago or 6 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm going to try this one here and see what it's like. They're supposed to be good. They'll do foam as well as just spraying on detergent. So I'll open it up, I'll tip it out of the box, and we'll see what it's like and see if we can figure out how to work it. Right, so we fill her up with water, and it's pretty much the same as the last one. Pump her a few times, get the pressure going on her. Oh, good pressure on that. So it's only a matter of you keep the pressure built up and spray it on. You see, she put her on like foam. So you need your 2 hands and just keep the pressure pumped up on it. Good job. Alright, we get going with this. I'll get this trailer covered. Alright, so I'm just recording this on my phone because there's absolutely no point in even trying to record on the GoPro. Won't work in these lighting conditions. The phone is compensating, it's darker than what it looks on the screen. The trailer's done. Took about an hour and a half just over to get it all washed out. But at least now it's nice and clean. Dung is all washed out of it, and it's ready to do something other than moving dung. We can use it drawing some grain or potatoes or whatever if we need to. So yeah, good to have that done. It's another one of those little jobs just that has to be done at the minute. Yeah, it's just 5 o'clock in the evening, just after 5. And as I said, the phone is masking how dark it is. This time of the year is just a bloody nightmare, isn't it? Once the clocks change and the dark evenings are here. I know it had a winter feel to it anyway, but it's depressingly dark. Anyway, what do you do? So just finishing off feeding, and the rain is back on again. Another night of it. What is new? In good news, teleporter's back together. Rams are back into it. Everything seems to be working all right. So far so good, but we're just going to have to keep an eye on it over the coming days. Front cover still has to go back on it. We'll put that back on it as well, just when we see that everything's okay. But yeah, so far so good. Not the biggest problem in the world, but still caused a bit of a headache getting rams out, rams back in, and a few hours lost each day just getting it done. But seems to be all right. We'll just have to see. I think that's really it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a mix of different things that's been going on today, and I took you along for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit the sub button, leave a like in the video, comment down below if you have any questions or comments to make on what we've been up to today. Hopefully should have a video up at the weekend. I have a wedding on tomorrow and a few other things this week, but I should get another video done for Sunday. So until then, have a good week, take care, see you then.